Hi guys, my name is Uma Sarva. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about one of the popular scholarship available in Japan for bachelor, master, and PhD student, and that is called the MEXT Scholarship. MEXT Scholarship 2024. Its benefit, step by step, how to apply this scholarship, and what are the financial benefits, what are the requirements, what are the eligibility criteria to apply for this scholarship. As everybody knows that Japan is known for its rigorous educational system and its emphasis on university student life, their scholarship, their betterment, and also their emphasis on academic achievement in Japan. However, students in Japan, they have the opportunity for socializing and building relationship that can be just as important for their future success. So it is one of the popular scholarship that is provided by Japanese government, and you know that in these days the Japanese government is accepting application for MEXT Japanese Scholarship 2024. The Japanese government MEXT Scholarship is a fully funded scholarship for undergraduate, master, and PhD students from all over the world. And this Japanese MEXT Scholarship is open for all the participants from Asia, Pacific, North America, and the Europe, Middle East, Africa, who have the diplomatic relationship with Japan. So Pakistan is also a part of this diplomatic relationship with Japan. So all the students from Pakistan and who have the diplomatic relationship with Japan, they can apply for this scholarship. So in this video, we're gonna talk about different things, just like financial benefits, requirement, the required documents, and the eligibility criteria, and how to fill the application form, how to submit all the application documents to apply for this scholarship. Okay, first thing is level of study, that is for undergraduate, master, and PhD, and the training programs and institution. Japanese universities study in Japan. Course offered, all type of course offered in all the Japanese universities, from social sciences to engineering, medical to health, art, humanities, and there are no academic field restriction to apply for this scholarship. And program period for the undergraduate is 4 to 5 years, masters 2 to 3 years, and PhD is for 3 to 4 years. Okay, let's talk about financial benefits. Monthly stipend allowance, proprietary allowance 2023 rates, educational fee for the entrance examination, tuition fee at universities will be paid by MEXT. Traveling expenses, regarding traveling expensive transportation to Japan, MEXT will cover your round airfare travel expenses from your country to Japan. The airline ticket will be an economy class ticket for the flight. So this scholarship, the Japanese scholarship, and the Japanese government, they will afford your ticket. Accommodation, residence hall for international students provided by the universities. Required documents. Now, first of all, the most important thing is your application form, the highest degree verified with official stamp. So remember the official stamp. Just like high degree, if you want to apply for bachelor degree program, then you must have 12 years of educational degree and your transcript. And the next one is, if you want to apply for master degree program, then you must have your bachelor degree, and for the master student, for the PhD student, you must have your master degree and transcripts. If the degree is not in English, in Pakistan and in India, in our countries, it's a benefit for the student that all of our degrees, all of our transcripts, and all of our documents are in English. But it's for the students whose their degree and transcripts and all the documents, they are not in English. So this note is for them, that if the degree is not in English, unauthorized copy of a translation in English is required. The highest degree transcript verified with official stamp. So your degree and your transcript, it must be verified with the official stamps. One recommendation letter, passport scan, and your CV, your photograph, study plan, that is also SOP, English language proficiency certificate. So those students whose language institute was in English can submit English proficiency certificate, just like in Pakistan. You can submit your English proficiency certificate. And the last one is academic thesis or relevant publication. It's for master and PhD students, not for bachelor students. Eligibility criteria, it's a very important thing. You should consider this one. Applicant must have the nationality of a country that has a diplomatic relationship with Japan. Okay, then second one is, an applicant who has the Japanese nationality at the time of application is not eligible. Number 3 is, the first screening must be conducted at the Japanese diplomatic mission in the country of which the applicant chose the nationality. Just like in Pakistan, if you are Pakistani, then your first screening it will be conducted in Japanese diplomatic mission, that is the embassy. And one is applicants in principle must have been born on or after 12th of April 1985. Okay, next one is for the best for the undergraduate student, you must be at least 17 and under 25 years of age. If you are under 25 years of age, then you can apply for this undergraduate degree, for bachelor degree. And for master and PhD, you must be under 35 years of age and a college graduate degree, or you must have completed 16 years or 18 years of education. 16 years is for master students and 18 years is for PhD students. If you want to go for teacher training students, you must be under 35 years of age. How to apply for the MEXT scholarship? Go to the Japanese embassy website in your nation. You can find the MEXT scholarship under the education or scholarship tab. Number 2 is download and complete the MEXT scholarship application. So there are different type of forms that I will tell you that how to download all those forms and where can you find all those forms. Number 3 is send the necessary paperwork to the Japanese embassy in your nation. That is the almost the last step of applying for this scholarship. And the fourth one is the Japanese embassy. They will conduct a written test who want to apply for this scholarship. And the fifth one is 6 interviews. Okay, 6 interviews with the candidate will be conducted by this Japanese embassy. And the last one is email or the embassy website will be used to notify the chosen candidates. Okay, let's jump into the website. So guys, this is the website of Embassy of Japan in Pakistan. So you can also find your Embassy of Japan in your country. So Embassy of Japan in Pakistan. So say MEXT Research Scholarship, this link is for master and PhD students and this link is for bachelor students. Okay, let's explore. Okay, check the status now open for all these studies. If you want to apply for undergraduate degree and for research degree, just like your master and PhD, so status is on at this time. If you wanna check the scholarship and eligibility criteria and the required documents for bachelor degree, then click on this link. And for the information about PhD and master degree, click on this link. Okay, let's explore undergraduate. Applicant for MEXT undergraduate scholarship are now open. Okay, let's check the requirement. I already told everything to you, but there are some other things, just like the following documents. I missed this mark sheet form. Okay, second is application form and academic detail mark sheet of secondary or higher secondary school with original attestation. Your metric and intermediate degrees and transcript, they must be attested from your board and from your university. Don't send them your original documents to this embassy because they will not return your documents. First, make a copy of all of your documents, just like your transcript, your diploma and everything. Make a copy of these documents and then testify it from the authentic organization or association. Attested copy of certificate of graduation of school, university attended, one with original attestation. So आप यहाँ से भी जो है requirement, you can check all the requirement from these sites. And these requirements are for PhD and master degrees. Okay, this is the application form. First, I will tell you that how to download all these forms. Application guideline, this is here. Application form, you can download your application form from here. Application form, research plan, mark sheet, past paper sample. So these are the links. You can download all the applications and all the forms from this right side. So let's check the application form. This is the application form 2024 for Japanese government MEXT scholarship. Okay, let's read the instruction. Type or write neatly by hand in block letters. Use Arabic numerals. Write years in Western calendar. So read all these requirement. Okay, first fill the application form. Name, okay, your surname, your given name. Second is your gender, marital status, photo. This place is for photo. These are the requirement for the photo. So you have to check the photo. Paste your photo or digital image taken within 6 months. Write your name and nationality on the back of the photo. So remember all these things. Japanese nationality. Japanese nationality, no, I don't have Japanese nationality. Date of birth, आपको अपनी date of birth लिख देनी है. लेकिन remember one thing कि जो eligibility criteria में था कि your if you want to apply for graduate degree program, then your age limit, it should be I think 24 or 23. So if you want to apply for master degree program and PhD, there is also age limit to apply for this scholarship. Applicant must have been born on or after April 2, 1989. So if you are born after 1989, then you can apply for this scholarship. Next is number 7 is your current address, country, Pakistan, India, okay, whatever is your country. If you currently reside in Japan, but is your current visa status not applicable for us because I'm not living in Japan. An applicant with permanent residence or long-term residence status must change his or her status to student if selected. Be aware that applicant for the original status after student status is expired may not be necessarily approved. Okay, number 2 is your address before, same as above. I said that same as above, it doesn't change. The above current as will be changed as follow. No, this is not applicable. This is not applicable for me because we don't have any plan to change this address. This one is, if your current address will be changed at the time of leaving from your country, please check the box of the above current address. But we are not changing our address, so this is not applicable for me. Next is, before departure for Japan is outside of your country, do you understand that an airline ticket of Japan will not be provided? Okay, yes, I understand this one. Name of Japanese diplomatic office where you will apply for visa issuance. So you have to write down the diplomatic office. Address before, okay, we have done this one. Next is your phone number, your email address. Have you ever been awarded a Japanese this scholarship in past? No. So if you write down yes, if you click on this yes, then all these things are for you. But if you click on no, then ignore all these parts. Second one, ignore this program. Okay, let's check this one. If you mark 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, this is not applicable for me. This part is not applicable for me. Now, number 9, are you applying for any other Japanese scholarship? No, I'm not applying for any other scholarship. So click on no. Are you receiving or scheduled to be receiving any scholarship from any other organization other than Japanese government scholarship? No. If yes, no, this is not for me. If you are receiving or applying for other scholarship, please specify the name. If you are already receiving any other scholarship, then mention the name of the scholarship here. But if you are not receiving any scholarship, if you apply for any other scholarship, then this is not for us, non applicable. These are some instruction, so read all these instruction. This area is for educational information. They are asking about your primary education, your secondary education, your upper secondary education, and your tertiary education, undergraduate education. So fill these boxes by yourself because it's not a rocket science to fill all these information. You have already these information in your degrees and transcripts. Total year of schooling attended as of April 2024. So write down the year, just like if you said, okay, 12 years, 16 years, or 18 years education. So fill this box by the, okay, remarks. Field of specialization studied in the past, just like I said, okay, I have done, my field of study was management sciences. Okay, field of specialization studied in past, be as detailed and specific as possible. So आपने इसमें अपनी फील्ड के बारे में बताना है कि आपने यहाँ पे कौन कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स आपने स्टडी किए हैं. जस्ट लाइक आई सेड, ओके, organizational behavior, strategic management. Okay, and then after that write down the main courses, 3-4 courses, and then write down the main areas, main topics, main content about your specialization. Have you ever written a thesis? If you have already done any thesis in your bachelor degree and your master degree, then write down yes, as I have already. Then click on yes. If you अगर आपने कोई थीसिस नहीं किया, okay, let me check one thing. Have you ever written a thesis? Yes. If you didn't write any thesis in your bachelor or master degree program, then click on no. If you write down yes, if you click on yes, then you have to write down the name of the title of your thesis. Okay, thesis in a separate paper, in a separate paper with your name, or if you select yes in the above item 3. Okay, the first course you plan to take in Japan. If you want to apply for master degree program, then click on this one. If you want to apply for doctoral degree program, then click on this one. And professional degree graduate program, non degree program, that is bachelor. So आपने इनके ऊपर click कर देना है. As I said that I am applying for master degree program. Okay, click on this master degree program. Preferred month of arrival in Japan, I said September or October. Term you wish to study in Japan up to the completion of master degree program. If you are applying for, if you are applying for master degree program, then click on this one. If you are applying for doctoral degree program, then up to the completion of doctoral degree, ये आपने click कर देना है. And do you currently have a job? If you have any job, then click on yes, and name of organization, put down the name of the organization, just like I said. Okay, I'm doing a job, currently I'm doing a job, and where? University of Punjab. Name and location of organization, just like I said, University of Punjab, Lahore. Period of employment, I said I'm doing this job from 2020 to 2000, okay, till now. Position, assistant professor, or any other job. Type of work, okay, research work. And okay, I said okay, research work. So you have to fill this form if you are currently doing any job. If you are not currently doing any job, then click on no. तो आपने इसके ऊपर क्लिक कर देना है. Then all these parts, these are not for you. Next is your motivation. That is the most important part, to fill all the scholarships, to apply for all the scholarship. Your CV, your motivational letter, those are very important things. In Japan, you have to write down the motivation to apply. This one is, why do you choose Japan as the destination to study graduate levels education? This is also the part of your motivation. What kind of things do you think you can contribute to Japan and your country through your experience of studying in Japan? So all these boxes, these are the part of your motivation. Language, next is language ability, that is about reading, writing, speaking, and your listening. Japanese, okay, here I did some mistake. For Japanese, it's 0. Reading is 0. Writing 0. Speaking 0. And listening is 0. English, if your English is good, then you can say is 2. If your English is excellent, then click on 3. 2. Speaking 2. And listening 2. If your reading is good, then 3. It's up to you. Japanese language qualification, this is not applicable for me. Total score, it's not applicable for me. English language certificate, this one, okay, English, we have English language proficiency certificate. So proficiency certificate. Next is, all expenses incurred by the presence of dependent must be borne by the grantee. Applicants are advised to take into consideration the various difficulties in finding accommodation and its greater expenses. Therefore, those who want to accommodate their family are well advised to come alone first and let them come after suitable accommodation has been found. So they said that it's very difficult to find the accommodation and it's very expensive to find the accommodation in Japan. So if you wanna come with your family member, then it is advisable that first come alone and then let them come after suitable accommodation has been found. But if you wanna go with your mother, you can write down the name of your mother. If you want to go with your spouse, then write down the name of your spouse here. But it's preferable to go alone first settle down yourself, find the accommodation and everything, find everything and do all the formalities, then apply for your family members. Contact person in your country in case of your emergency, just like my father name, relationship, father current address and all these things. So this is the form to apply for this MEXT scholarship. Date of applicant, okay, you have to fill all this form by this. It's a very easy form. It's not a rocket science to fill this form. Okay, let's check another thing. This is the placement reference application form Japanese student. This is only for research student. For this, for just for master and PhD students, you have to fill this form. It's very easy. Okay, next one we'll check the application. Okay, we have done our application form. Next is mark sheet. This is the mark sheet. You have to fill this mark sheet. Candidate must have obtained at least 80% marks in his or her last degree in order to apply for this scholarship program. So it's a very competitive scholarship. It's a very competitive program. So before applying for this scholarship or before considering this scholarship, you should think about your marks, MPhil, school, college name, marks and percentage. This is just it. This is the form mark sheet. You have to attach this mark sheet with your full name, field of study and research topic. Okay, let's get back. Suppose we have completed our mark sheet and application form. Let's check the research plan. This is the research plan for the student, for the master and PhD students. Your name, surname, given name, nationality. As this sheet is one of the most important reference for selection and the university placement online your field of study, and specify your research theme and plan in line with the following item 1 or 2. If plagiarism or fraud is discovered after selection, the selection will be cancelled. Okay, ये आपकी selection जो है वो cancel हो जाएगी. Past and present field of study, write down the name of the study. Research theme and plan. Research theme, I said okay, I have this research theme. I want to explore the relationship between HRM and past and present field of study. I said HRM and CSR and organizational performance. Research theme is impact of HRM CSR on organizational and individual performance. So I said this is the theme of my research. Then next one is research plan. So I have to write down the research plan, the overall plan that I want to study in. I want to do the research in my master and PhD program. So this is the way to fill this form. Let's get back. We have filled our application form, research, okay, this one, okay. For the past paper samples, they will conduct a test from you. So these, okay, English exam, mathematics, okay, all these things you can explore from this qualifying examination for applicant for MEXT scholarship sample examination question. So you can get prepared for the scholarship for the test from this site. I will also paste the link of this page in the description box. So this is the way to apply for this scholarship. I think I didn't miss anything. Okay, last thing is note, submitted document will not be returned. That's why I already asked you, don't send them your original documents because they will not return your documents. Make a photocopy of all of your documents, your original documents, and then testify it from the organization, just like HEC or your board. But recommendation letter from the president, dean or the academic advisor at the current or last university attended, it must be original. So it should be original. Abstract or thesis, it must be your original, and recommendation letter, it must be original. But your transcript and your degree, it please avoid, don't send them the original document, but send them photocopy with the original attestation. Applicant should be unstapled. Okay, application must be unstapled, staple nahi karni, and printed on A4 size paper. Certification documents other than those mentioned above will not be considered. Applicant who wish to appear for test or interview in Islamabad, if shortlisted, please send application at the following address. You have to send all these documents, required documents. If you want to apply from Islamabad, then this is the address where you can send all of your documents. But if you want to apply for, okay, from Karachi, Balochistan and Quetta, who will appear for test and interview in Karachi if shortlisted, then please send application at the following address. So these are the address where you can send all of your documents. So this is the process to apply for this scholarship. I hope you understand everything and this video is useful for you to get this scholarship and to apply for this scholarship. Best of luck for getting this scholarship. Best of luck for your future studies and for your future endeavor. So if you find it useful, then please like and subscribe my channel and share it with all of your friends and to the other students so that they can get the benefit from this video and they can get the opportunity to get this scholarship. So next video tak ke liye take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.